have started copy trading. I am placing a limit order for LTF stock. And it has been instantly copied to our all account. I will place a market order in IDFC Bank, and it also gets copied immediately to all the child accounts. I will try basket order, which will have multiple orders, and all these orders will be copied in the child account. If your quantity exceeds the freeze limit, the software will automatically split the orders. The software has split the 1900 quantity Sensex option into two orders of 901,000 quantities. You can easily check all the orders of the master account and its respective child accounts here in the software. If there is a mismatch of positions in your account, you can match all the positions by simply using the rebalancing feature. Welcome friends. Today on MyAlgoMate we will see the advanced version of copy trading features and their usage. First of all, what are the major features of advanced copy trading? Cross-broker copy trading means that your master and child accounts are not the same. Then also you can use copy trading software. You can log into all accounts with a single click and start copy trading. You can set multiplier account-wise and segment-wise, that is, you can set the multiplier of the child account according to your capital either in decimal or integer. If your order quantity is copied to the child account more than the quantity freeze limit, the software automatically splits the order in the child account. If the positions in your master account mismatch with those in the child account, you can rebalance and match the positions with a single click. You can make order modifications such as order type, limit price, trigger price, and even cancel the order. You get a real-time dashboard that lets you track all your accounts on a single screen. You can manage your open positions from the software and also cancel open orders from the software. Advanced RMS settings are available in which you can set max profit and max loss on the master account. You get Telegram notifications and pop-up alerts. We will see all these features live in detail later in the video. Now we will place some orders in our master account and see in the software, and when we modify these orders, how they get copied. We will see how that modification will appear in the software. As you can see, we have placed 3 limit orders and 1 SL order in the master account, which has been copied and placed in our child account. Now we will see how all these open orders will look here in our software. As you can see, the trigger price and limit price of the SL order we placed in the master account, the same price has been copied in the child account and the double quantity has been placed. If we see the limit open order, then the limit price has been copied and the double quantity has been placed. All our orders have been copied. Here, in the copy status column, it says all OK, which means all the orders have been copied. Now we will go to the account summary and see what details we get to see in the account summary. First of all, if we see the order details, if we look at our open orders, trigger pending, completed orders, and rejected orders, cancelled orders, and total orders are placed. In positions details, you can see total positions, open positions and closed positions are there, and its live P&L is visible. You will find the total P&L of the all accounts here in the total P&L in position summary. Along with this, you will also see our total position across all accounts and open positions and closed positions of all accounts. Similarly, in the order details, we can see the total orders you have placed across all accounts. Currently, we have 6 open orders, 18 complete orders, 2 SL orders, 36 cancelled orders, and 1 rejected order. You will get consolidated report of all orders we have placed. Now, we will see the open limit orders we have placed. If we modify these orders, how we'll copy them into the child accounts, and we'll see in the software how it will be presented. Now we will modify the limit price of LTF stock. We will modify its price from 170 to 171. If we look at this in the software, it is an LTF order whose limit price is changed to 171 and the same has become 171 in our child account. If we look at the child account, its limit price has become 171. Now, we will modify the same LTF stock limit order to the market order. As you can see, our LTF stock has added in the positions. Similarly, LTF has been executed in our child account. Now, we will see how this modify to market will look like. So here, we can see it is modified to market. The child account has also been modified to market and our position has been added. Now we will cancel the open order of IDFC Bank. Similarly, this order has been cancelled in our child's account. Now we will see how order which we have cancelled will look in the software. As you can see, the IDFC order which we have cancelled is also copied to child account. Now we will modify the trigger price and limit price of the SL order which we have placed for this Steel Authority of India stock. As soon as I modify this order, you can see the order has been modified, and now we will see in the child account that its limit price has changed. Now we will see it in the software. Limit price and trigger price have also changed in the software, and that limit price and the trigger price is also copied to the child account. Now we will see how to cancel an open order from the software. There is a tab called All Orders in the software in which you will get the details of all the orders. You can see that in the order status, if you apply a filter, we have an open SL order which we will cancel. After applying the filter, only SL order is visible. We can cancel by selecting all and clicking on the cancel button. As you can see, both these orders have been cancelled from our broker. You can also see in the broker terminal that there are no open orders. There is another use of All Order tab. Sometimes, if we have an open order in our child's account, we can directly cancel from here. Now, we will see how we can manage position from the software. You will find an exit button for all accounts in the Account Summary tab. If you click on the exit button, it will exit all positions from that account. We have a position summary in which you can see both account-wise position and symbol-wise position. If you apply a client ID-wise filter in the account-wise position, then you will be able to see the position of all accounts separately. You will get a symbol-wise position, in which total quantity in every symbol available in Master Plus Child account. From account-wise position, we will exit one position from one particular account. For example, we will exit this Bank of Baroda stock. We will exit this from our child account directly from here. If we see in the broker terminal of our child account, the position of Bank of Baroda is exited and quantity has become 0. Now we will exit LTF stock from symbol-wise position. As soon as we click on the exit button, the LTF stock position in both accounts will become 0. Now, if we go to the account summary, then as soon as we click on the exit button in the account summary, all the positions of our Angel Master account will exited. Whatever positions we exit from the account summary, there are settings related to how the exit order should be placed. So to exit, we can place either limit order or market order. If we place a limit order, then we will have to keep a buffer percentage. If it is not filled in the limit buffer percentage, then we have three options: whether to modify to market, revise a limit price, or do nothing and wait. If we revise the limit price, then after 2 seconds it will be revised again with 2% buffer. It will keep revising and place orders at a limit price, and you can mention the number of revisions. If your limit order is not filled even after the number of revisions is over, then what should you do at the last moment? For that, two options are available. Either you can modify to market or do nothing and wait. If you want to do nothing and wait, then it will not do anything beyond that. It will wait for the price to come. If you modify it to market, then the limit order will be converted into market and filled. Now we will understand rebalance in copy trading. First of all, we will understand why you need to rebalance the positions. This happens when your master account's positions do not match with your child account's positions according to the multiplier. You took a position in your master account but close the software and restart and add a new child account, then there will be a mismatch in the positions. In such kind of cases, you will have to rebalance the positions. You have to click on this rebalance button and you will able to see symbol-wise mismatched positions in comparison with your master account. If you click on the plus sign, then it will show the current quantity in that symbol will be available in your child's account. Expected quantity means according to its multiplier how much quantity should be in child account, and action quantity means if you perform rebalancing, then how much order quantity it will place in that child account. If you're doing a rebalance position at any point in time, you must have to click on refresh position before performing any rebalance action. If there is more quantity than the expected quantity in your child account, then the software will square off additional quantity according to the child account's multiplier. All these orders will be placed according to the exit button configuration in the settings menu. If you want to rebalance the position, you can select it from here and click on the select and balance button. Now, if you want to rebalance all the positions, then you have to click on balance all. Let's see a live example where we have taken some positions. In compare to our master account, the child account has a 2x multiplier. You can see here, quantity in idea stock is 1 in the child account, but according to the multiplier, there should be 2 quantities in it. So in the software you have to add 1 quantity, that is by action will be shown here. There is a 5 quantity of Yes Bank stock in the child account. It should be 4 quantity according to the multiplier. That means there is 1 quantity more in the child account according to the multiplier, and the action column will show sell. Once you click on balance all, the software will place the relevant order and match the position. As we can see in the software, as well as in the broker terminal, our positions in all symbols are matching in accordance with multiplier. Now, we will see 2 such scenarios in which you need manual intervention. First, we see what happens if the order is rejected in the child's account. For this, we have made 3 settings in the software. Here are all the settings you need to do before starting copy trading. You cannot change it later. First, we will see stop copy trading on first order rejection. In this case, whenever an order gets rejected in one of your child accounts, then copy trading will be stopped in that child account. If you do option selling and your sell order gets rejected, after that, if copy trading continues and you place a buy order, then the buy order may get executed. In that case, when you exit, the position will be exited in the master account and all other child accounts, but in the child account in which the entry order is rejected, if this happens, an opposite buy position will be created. So if you do option selling or if you are facing problem in trading after getting such issue, then you can use stop copy trading. We will start copy trading now and show you a live example. We will place one quantity of Reliance stock which will be copied to the child account with double quantity and which will be rejected due to margin. As you can see, once the order is rejected, it will give you a Windows notification and pop-up alert, and in the software child account copy trading status will show stopped. In the copied orders tab, you can see the copy status that in one child order has been rejected. If you expand this order, then in the child account the status will show rejected, and in the status message, it will show you the reject reason, or you can go to all orders and check the reason for rejection in the child account. It will not copy if you place an order in the master account to that particular child account. Whatever positions you have taken before the order is rejected, they will not be exited in this case. In this case, one thing you can do is that if the position of the symbol that was rejected last, after exiting in the rest of the accounts, if your position is matching in all the accounts, then you can directly start copy trading for that child account. If the order was rejected before exiting the position, you have to place another order or you have to exit any other position, then you will face a problem in the account in which copy trading has been stopped. In that case, you have to manually exit the position of the child account by using exit button from account summary, or you have to exit from the broker terminal of your that child account. Once all your positions have been exited or the positions in all the accounts are matched, you can again go to the particular child account and you can start copy trading for that. You can press the start button here. The second option is rejection retry. If you set this setting, then in case of order rejection, the software will retry placing the order. In the settings, you can set how many retries you want to do and after how many seconds. Sometimes, you use full margin in trading and after exiting one position you take another position immediately, then the broker is not able to release the margin in a fraction of a second and your order gets rejected. In that case, you can set this setting. You can select the option if you want to stop copy trading or continue copy trading after all retries failed. You can select it at your convenience. The third option is don't stop copy trading. You should use this option when you are sure that if your entry order is rejected, then the exit order will definitely be rejected. For example, if you buy an option in the entry, if the buy order gets rejected and you do not have enough margin to sell, then the sell order will also get rejected. In such a case, you can select this option. Again, the settings you have seen here, you have to set up before starts copy trading. You cannot change it once you start copy trading. You will have to change these settings by restarting the software. Another scenario where requires your attention is, if you modify the quantity in a pending order, it will not be copied to the child account and it will show as an error in the software that quantity modification is not supported. Here we will place an open limit order in Bank of Baroda stock. Now we will change the quantity in this limit order. As you can see, quantity modification is not supported. It will give pop-up alerts and Windows notifications in the software. Please note, your copy trading will not be stopped if you accidentally modified the quantity. If you modify it and this alert comes up, there are two options to manage this scenario. Either you can cancel the order and place a new one, or you can modify the quantity of that order again and make it the same as before. When you modify the quantity for the second time, you will again get an alert which you can ignore. We will show you this by making modify the quantity again in our master account. As you can see, we've modified the quantity back to one quantity. We got a notification again which we will ignore this time. There is a logs section at the bottom of the software, which can be used during the market time and end of the day. If you want to search the details of any type of order, you can track the detailed data, like which orders are placed against which master order ID. Secondly, You can also filter the details of a particular account, then only the data of that child account or master account will be visible here, or you can also search any particular symbol wise. Here, I have filtered on the symbol. I can see the full details by applying this filter. If you want to hide these logs, then you can hide this logs section by clicking on the down arrow. If you want to report an error to us, you can do so by clicking on Open Log folder here. You can compress all files and send them to us. Now, we will see allowed and not allowed order types and supported modifications in the copy trading software. You can see, we have added all these details in the important guidelines on the website. We do update these details time to time, so if there will be any change in this going forward, we will keep updating you. Currently, software supports market orders, limit orders, SL market orders, SL limit orders. MTF orders are only available for Angel Broker. This means the master and all child accounts must be from Angel Broker for MTF orders. If you have a child account with any other broker, then it will not copy the MTF orders. The software doesn't support aftermarket orders, bracket or cover orders, GTT or GTC orders. Our copy trading software also supports order modification. You can change the price of limit orders. You can also modify the trigger price and limit price of the SL order, even allows order cancellation. The software also supports order type modifications such as SL to limit or SL to market, limit to SL order or limit to market order. The software doesn't allow quantity modification. How the software will show this quantity modification error is already explained previously in this video. Product type modification is also not supported. To handle this, you can cancel the previous order and place a fresh order. Now, we will see the limitations you may face if you use a multiplier in your child's account. You can set the multiplier of the child account in either integer or decimal, but whenever you use decimal multiplier and you are doing pyramiding or part booking, you may face issues time of exiting the positions. In such cases, there is a chance at the time of exiting the position either some quantity position may remain open at the end or an opposite position of some quantity may be formed. We have also given an example of this on the website, which you can access by pausing the video or referring to the website. If you want to use decimal multiplier, then in that case, if you place the same quantity of orders for entry and exit, there will be no problem. For example, at the time of entry you have placed 2 orders of 500 quantity in the master, then at the time of exit also you place 2 orders of 500 quantity. You can keep the smallest account to use as master and keep the multiplier in an integer in all accounts and set your capital accordingly. In this case, you will never face any problem in pyramiding or part booking and you can focus only on trading. If you use a decimal multiplier and do pyramiding or part booking, then you have to check quantity in all accounts on regular intervals. If some quantity is left in any account or position on the opposite direction, then you can manually manage the position from the software by using the exit button. Whenever you use the software for the first time, please refer to the guidelines. Initially, for at least 1 week, you test with all order types, order modifications, etc. you do every day in the trading with minimum quantity. Once you are fully confident, only then you can invest in the software with your full capital. If you need to know any more details regarding the software, then you can call us on given number. Now, we will see what are the settings you need to do before starting copy trades. First one is the copy option. If you want to copy for any particular segment, then you can enable or disable it by checking the box. For example, you want to copy only the orders of the NFO and MCX segments. If you do not want to copy any orders other than these 2 segments, then you can check these 2 and uncheck all other segments. One important point you have to note is that if you activate these 2 segments, if the NFO segment is not selected in any child account, then it will not copy NFO orders to that child account. Similarly, if you have selected all the segments in the child account, But here you have selected only 2 segments, then it will copy only orders from these 2 segments. Same settings, you can also do the settings in the product type. The second option is to split lots. In the copy trading software, if you have any order is more than the freeze quantity, then it will automatically split into multiple orders. For example, in Nifty the freeze quantity is 1800 and the total quantity placed in your child's account is 2400 quantity. Considering the multiplier of child account, then it will place 2 orders of 1800 quantity and 600 quantity. No additional settings requires for auto split. It will happen automatically. We have given the option to round up or round down the quantity placed in child accounts. For example, you have a set multiplier of 1.4 and if you are placing 100 quantities in Nifty, then in the child account quantity will be 140 calculated, which is not in the rounding of the lot size. If you have set rounding up option, then it will place 150 quantity. If you have rounded down, then the software will place 125 quantity. By using round down, you will reduce the issue of order rejection due to margin. The third option is order settings. In this option, you will find 2 settings. First is the exit button settings. Whenever you exit the position from the software from exit button, you can set how the exit order will be placed. The detailed explanation we have already seen in the video. The second setting is the master completed child pending order setting. Many times what happens is that your limit order gets filled in the master account, but the limit order remains pending or partially filled in the child account. Even in the case of SL orders, many times the order remains open in the child account. Such scenarios will also be managed by the software, and for this, we have given you multiple choices. For example, you have placed a buy order in master for 100 rupees for 50 quantities. That 100 rupee order of 100 quantity has been placed in the child. It is possible that only 50 quantities are traded on 100 rupees and later the price goes up. In that case, the order of the child account will remain pending. It is possible that the price may not come back to 100 when you place an exit order later. Then copying will lead to a mismatch of positions in child account, or there will be issue of order rejection. Hence, we have given option of order modification. If order is filled in master but remains open in child account, then the software will modify the order of the child account to fill. We have given 3 options to modify the order. The first option is to modify to market, the second is to revise the limit price, and the third is to do nothing and wait. If your order is filled in the master but not in the child account, it will modify the order to market in the child account. If you are trading in an instrument in which market orders are not allowed, then do not use this option. The second option is revise limit price. In this option, the software will revise the limit price of the order of the child account. You can define the reference price of the limit order. For example, if you use LTP, the software will revise from LTP plus buffer to place a buy order. For the sell order, LTP will be revised by minus buffer. Now, instead of LTP, if you want to do bidding, then you can use best bid ask. For buy order, it will take the best bid price plus buffer. In case of sell order, it will take best ask price minus buffer. Using IM fill, your buy order gets revised with the best ask price plus buffer. The sell order will be revised by the best bid price minus buffer. In average bid ask, your limit order will calculated using the average price plus buffer. You can select the limit, the buffer you want to keep in percentage or points. Also, define the number of revisions and intervals in seconds. In case the order is not filled even after all the order revisions are done, you can also define what to do after all retries. The third option is to do nothing and wait. The software will just wait for the order to be filled and will not do any order modifications. You should use this with caution. The fourth option in settings is the rejection settings. We have already seen rejection settings previously in the video. The fifth option is live sync. If you do not need to see live funds or live position, then you can untick this option. The next option is Telegram notification. Software gives you real-time notification if there is an error or rejection. We have already made one video on how to configure Telegram notifications that you can check on our YouTube channel. The next option is to auto-delete logs. The software contains all the data in the system where it is installed. So if you do not want logs for older days, then you can delete old log files. If you have installed software in the cloud, then you must enable it. The next option is reset. You should not use these buttons normally. You only need to use these buttons if it is instructed by our support team. As soon as you enable all these settings, you have to click on the save button. It is compulsory to do this, otherwise all these settings will not be saved. We have also explained these settings on the website, so in case you want to refer all the settings, then you can also review it from the website. After doing all these settings, the software will remember them. You do not need to set them daily unless you make any changes. Now we will understand whether it is better to install the software in the cloud or on your own PC. If you install copy trading software on a cloud machine on your PC or laptop, then you will get all these benefits. You will not get any operating system related issues in cloud. Due to antivirus, you may face problems in installing the software, which will not occur in the cloud machine. By installing it in the cloud machine, you can access it anywhere, whether it's a Windows PC, MacBook, tab, iPad, Android phone, or Apple phone. If you have installed the software on a local machine or laptop, and if your internet goes down or slows down, then this may impact the performance of your copy trading software. We recommend that you only use the cloud which has dedicated internet connectivity. Your laptop or PC might have a lot of programs and browsers that are open, which consumes your system's memory and processing. Installing only copy trading software into a cloud machine so that all resources can be used to the maximum. The cloud machine never goes into sleep mode or shutdown. Both free and paid cloud machines are available in the market. For better performance, you should get a dedicated cloud or a paid cloud machine. We have made a separate video on setting up a cloud machine that you can check on our YouTube channel. Now, we will see how to add accounts in the software. Once you open the software, you will see this screen first. You have to click on Add New Account. We will add a master account which is of Angel Broker. You have to select your broker. In the pseudo name, you can enter a nickname or a name that you can easily remember. Then, you can enter your account details like client ID, password, OTP secret key, API key, etc. details. You need to select segment and you need to set its multiplier. To get API related detailed videos of all these brokers, you can visit our YouTube channel. For software support, you can contact us through mail or WhatsApp number which we have mentioned here. After adding all details, you can click on Add button. Now, we will add one child account. After entering all the details in the software, you can enable or disable segments in each child account and set segment-wise multiplier. If you want to copy NSE trades with 1 multiplier and 2 for copying the NFO trades. This means orders of equal quantity of NSE will be copied from your master account and 2 times quantity orders of NFO will be copied. If you have disabled any segment in the child account and placed the order of that segment in the master account, then it will not copy the order in that child account. If you have disabled the segment in that child account and you have entered any multiplier values, then it will not have any impact on that child since the segment is disabled. In the master account, you can set any multiplier, it will not have any impact, but ideally you should keep it 1 in all segments. You can set the multiplier according to the funds in the child's account. You can keep the multiplier in either integer or decimal, for example 2, 0.3, 0.75, 1.15, 0.85, etc. For example, if you have a fund of 1 lakh in your master account, and if there is a fund of 2 lakh in the child account, then increase the multiplier in the child account by 2. After filling up all these details, you have to click on the Add button. After that, whatever accounts you want to copy, you need to check the box from the Select column. You need to check the box of the account in the Master column which you have registered as master at the time of purchasing the software. You can do multi-broker or cross-broker copy trading here, means your master is in a different broker and child's account is in a different one. You can still copy your trades. After selecting, you need to click on Login All button. As soon as you are logged into your account status will be successful, account holder's name, and funds will be displayed on all accounts. After that, you need to click on the Proceed button. After that, clicking I agree on the end user license agreement, you will see a pop-up window. You will get a notification that your login process has been completed and data syncing has also been completed. In the pop-up, your master account client ID, your license details, the validity of your license and how many accounts are logged in, how many accounts have failed. You have to click on OK in this pop-up. Child account will get stop status for now because we have not started copy trading yet. You will be able to start only after doing the settings which we have explained previously. You have to click on Start Copy. As soon as you click on Start Copy, your copy trading will start. You will get the running status here and all your active child accounts. After that, you can place the order from the broker terminal in the master account. Whatever order you place will be copied to your child account. Now, our copy trading demo video is completed. If you have any questions or queries, you can contact us at the WhatsApp number given here, or you can also directly call on this number. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like this video and share this video to your fellow traders. You can subscribe to the channel for more algo trading software related content. Thanks.